had a comment about my video as being too judgmental, that we need to show true love, that we, as long as we believe in Messiah, we are all Christians. Really? Really? Is that all it is, just believing in Messiah? James says, you believe there's one God, do you? The demons believe that, and they shudder. They said through a man possessed, we know exactly who you are. You are the Son of God. They had no concept that this Messiah was God, did they? So is that all it means, just believing, when the demons believe? And by preaching truth, are we being judgmental? Well, we are not judges. We are witnesses to truth. We don't even judge ourselves. The Apostle Paul said that. But if we have love in our hearts, we will tell people the truth. That's why Messiah came. On one occasion, the disciples said to Messiah, "Oh, you're a little bit harsh there, Lord, because the Pharisees, they were a bit stumbled at what you said." His reply, let them be. Blind guides is what they are. If the blind follow the blind, both will fall into a pit. If we have children, we love. We don't think, well, I better not say this because I'm going to hurt their girly feelings if it's a girl, for example, or a boy. No, if you're a parent, you tell them with love. Look, you sit them down and say, look, I love you, but you're going wrong. Yeah? And often the child will kick against it and say, you don't love me. True love is not sentimental. God is not sentimental, and neither was the Messiah. When his mother said, to do certain things, he said, well, what have I got to do with you, woman? I'm under my Father's jurisdiction. And when people pressured the Messiah and said, oh, your mom and your brothers are outside, your fleshly brothers, his reply, who really are my family? Those who do the will of God. Do we understand Messiah's love is based on truth and not sentimentality? To say that anyone that believes in Christ is a Christian is a broad statement, isn't it? Because when in Matthew 7, Messiah says quite succinctly, many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord. He's talking about Christians here. Didn't we do this in your name, do that? He will say, I never knew you. Get away from me, you workers of iniquity. That's bold, isn't it? Yeah. True love is based on truth. Oh yes, we're going to upset people. Messiah did. That's why they crucified him. True love is based on fact and the best interests of that person. Will we hold back and say, well, I won't preach this because it's going to upset a few people? Messiah said, don't think I came to put peace on the earth. I came to put a sword, a division. Getting to know the mind of the Messiah, who reflected the mind of the Father, read the Gospels very carefully, is paramount. He was no wishy-washy Christian. Yeah? When he asked a person to follow him, the person said, well, let me first bury my father. There was no indication his father was dead. He said, well, let the dead bury the dead. He saw through the excuses. Right? Get to know the mind of the Messiah, not based on sentimentality, but true love, based on knowledge. Shalom.